my mom. She's just along for the ride today.
I love your shirt.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's omaze.com/equality, and it's just supporting equality for the North Carolina bathroom bill, and that people should be able to use whatever bathroom to which gender they identify with. Yeah.
So, the big question on everyone's mind, let's just get it out of the way. What's going on with Styles and Lydia? Everybody wants to know about Stydia.
Jeff told me that Scott is going into this season single, and therefore the central relationship is turned focus towards Lydia and another particular person, and that would of course be Styles. And so you will more to come, but I think Stydia fans will be pleased. I think.
What happened with Parrish?
What happened with Parrish?
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Okay.
Yes.
So what happens with your Banshee powers? You've already broken out of the whole mental asylum, and you've kind of battled those demons, so to speak, and everyone's just kind of come to the rescue and gotten everyone out there and kind of reformed the pack. So how does your growth with the Banshee powers and with your new understanding of what they can do, how does that help further the pack dynamic?
Well, there's one amazing episode that I love that's coming up, written by a woman named Angela Harvey. And she writes a fantastic episode about Banshee folklore on a whole. And so it deals with a different time period as well. And it relates back to the central issue of solving there's two villains in Beacon Hills this season, so it's dealing with one of them. And it's what Lydia thinks to be a central relationship between the folklore of a Banshee and solving this crime. So it's a fun rabbit hole episode that deals with the backstory of Banshees in its entirety. So that's what I really liked about it. Yeah, so I think that will lend to the central storyline. Yeah.
What's been your favorite thing you get to do this season?
My favorite thing. We did a lot of location shots, a lot of location episodes, and I think it's going to make for a beautiful episode, a beautiful season. The one with dealing with Banshees was shot in a cool neighborhood, and not a cool situation, but it's a pretty horrific situation, but an interesting situation, I would say, for the show. A cool situation considering it's Teen Wolf. It reminds me a lot of 3A. A lot of it is psychological, so that's what my favorite thing I'd probably say is about the season is that I have one thing, it's such a psychological season, but I think the locations are going to make for a really beautiful ride. They're really pretty.
The relationship between Malia and Lydia, we get to see so much of the guys' friendships. What's going to happen in their friendship, and how is the Styles equation going to affect that?
The one thing I loved about Malia,
yes.
There we go, that's something. Malia and Lydia's characters is that Malia's physicality and how she perceives the world, her perspective on, it's the first time she's doing most things, and so her interpretation is a little awkward. And then Lydia's kind of no-nonsense patience, the lack of patience, and her intelligence makes them have this awkward banter, which is quite fun as an actor to have that with another actor. But I also think that her physicality and Lydia's intelligence is also needed they need to, put bygones with bygones and come together to solve the crime of Beacon Hills this season. I think you need both aspects of their personalities, their strengths. So it's been fun to, like I said, with that awkward banter, but it's also needed as well in the storyline. And then as far as Styles goes, I think you'll see how it plays out. It naturally works itself out. I think so.
So, are your fans called rodents? Are your fans? Somebody
said Roden?
Rodents.
Rodents? Is that my thing? I don't know. I didn't know.
Because they wrote the rodents, would love for,
Well, there we go. I had no idea. Okay.
Say hello to your rodents.
There's the rodents. Okay. Interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I have never heard of that. I don't don't even. I don't think I have a name. It's just Holland Roden fans, I guess. Yeah, that's so funny.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, tell them thank you. I hope they get all their questions in.
Yes.